The Ministry of Wildlife and Forest Conservation, quoting the Wildlife Department, says that the wild elephant population in the country has increased up to 7,000.
The ministry release, until recently, the elephant population number stood at 5,600. According to the report, during a meeting with the Minister of Wildlife and Forest Conservation, quoting the Wildlife Department, Mahinda Amaravira, the Wildlife Department highlighting the more recent surveys said the wild elephant population has increased to 7,000. The department also said that the number of tuskers in the country has reduced to 142.
According to our knowledge, we have conducted first and the last elephant census in our country in 2011. It has said that about 5,800 elephants are in Sri Lanka, but when we go through the previous reports, we can see that 1,700 elephants have been killed in previous 5 years alone. And when we compare the records between previous decades, we can see about 32% of increase of death rates in our country of elephant when compared with the previous decade. And when compared with 2 decades back, the death rate has increased by 92%. And we know that the number of elephants dead in 2018 has increased 300. And in 1 year after, the number of elephant dead has increased up to 400. Then up to this kind of situation, we can't imagine that the number of elephants has increased in Sri Lanka. Probably they should have a hidden agenda for tailoring these facts and figures in our country. Probably they try to justify the increase in death rates of elephants in Sri Lanka. If not, they try to acknowledge the domestication of elephant in our country and use this kind of wrong facts and figures.